what's up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited to be going over my self-tanning tutorial with you guys. This is normally what I've been doing during quarantine, honestly, because I haven't been getting out as much, I haven't been getting as much sun. I have definitely learned a lot through the years, definitely through my own mistakes. I'm here so that you can learn from my mistakes. Cue the orange self-tanner picture here. Yeah, I've definitely learned. It's been a learning curve and a half, but I think that through the years, I have definitely gotten better at self-tanner, and I think that self-tanner itself has gotten a lot better. Let me just say thank you so much to Glowpro Tans. They were kind enough to send me their total tanning package, and I am obsessed. It is so good. Like, I'm glowing. Like, it is so I have used so many different self-tanners over the years, and not all of them are bad, but then there's like tan tails, like, let me cue that orange self-tanner picture again, like. So what really made Glowpro Tans stand out to me is the fact that they're fragrance-free, they're sulfate-free, they're paraben-free, they're cruelty-free. I think that that's so important. I'm really trying to be so much better about my skin, because I definitely haven't been in the past. I have fried my skin in tanning beds. Again, don't come for me. Like, I used to like put on like full tanning oil and lay on the sun and like cook my skin for hours. Like, I was bad. So I'm trying now to be better about that, and I'm trying to like be more kind of careful of what I put on my skin and a little bit more aware of what I'm putting on my skin. So the fact that it is like paraben free and fragrance free, I love that. On top of that, they are full on professional grade, like salon. Like, if you go to the salon and you get an airbrush, that's what you're getting with Glowpro Tan. Like, it is 14% DHA, which is like the highest that you can get. That is pure salon quality. Most companies actually don't list their DHA percentage in their tanner. A lot of different tanners that you're seeing like in the store, like Sally Hansen or whatever, are like 6%. I think Loving Tan, which I would probably say is like the closest in comparison to this brand, which is like $10 more expensive than Glowpro, is 12 or 13%. This is 14%. Like, this is bronze. Another really great thing about Glowpro that I really actually love is that they offer a 10% DHA instead of the 14%. I think that's great because it's really not like a one size fits all type thing. It's like foundation. Like, there's different shades to cater to different shades of, you know, skin tone. So if you're not familiar with what DHA is, I think that Glowpro Tans does a really good job of breaking it down and explaining it. So I'm going to read it to you right off the pamphlet. So DHA, or dihydroxyacetone, try to say that 5 times fast, is a simple carbohydrate derivative and is the active ingredient in sunless tanners. It reacts with amino acids on the skin surface to produce a darkening effect without the damage of UV rays. That's also part of why it is so important to exfoliate beforehand, because if you have dead skin cells that's interacting with, once those skin cells start to shed, you're going to wind up with like a patchy appearance. Your tan's going to fade faster. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, Glowpro Tans was kind enough to send me their total tanning package, which is amazing. Again, thank you so much. So I'm just going to go over what the total tanning package includes and some of the highlights of these products because they're all so good. First up is the Ultra Bronze 14% DHA Tanning Mousse. I love this stuff. I would say that this is probably comparable with the Loving Tan Mousse. I've used that. I've also used the Saint Tropez, and I have to say that this is probably my favorite out of all of them. I also think it's the cheapest. I know that this is $30. I'm pretty sure Loving Tan is $40, and I believe that Saint Tropez is $35. This is amazing. And the other ones, I really don't like that they include fragrance in their product. This is fragrance free, but like obviously self-tanner, there's a smell with it. Like, DHA has a smell once it reacts with your skin. So like, you are gonna get that self-tanner smell once you're using this, like as it's developing, and that's completely normal, but you're not gonna have that fragrance that's on top of it. I know that like Saint Tropez has like kind of a citrusy smell on top of it, but I find it really overwhelming. I get headaches from it. So I really like that this is completely fragrance free. Honestly, personally, would not use, you know, any self-tanning product before going out and about. I think that it's definitely something that that it is better used at night, which is why I always do my self-tanning routine at night, normally like Thursday night, Friday night, depends what I have going on. 14% DHA is actually the maximum amount that your skin can absorb. This is what's available to salon professionals. Again, this is what you're getting. Like when you're getting a spray tan, it is 14% DHA. So you are taking your spray tan home. I would rather do this at home. I don't know about you. I don't want to get naked in a booth. Like I would do this any day over a spray tan. Also included in the total tanning package is the Deluxe application mitt. I really love this. This is so nice. Like it's like very velvety. It's super soft. It's super plush and thick. And then also on the inside, I don't know if you can see on camera, but like it's lined, so you don't have to worry about anything seeping through, which I have had as an issue with other tanning mitts. I've used like the Saint Tropez mitt, which I can't say I was a fan of. I didn't really like it. This one is so nice. Like I am very into this, and it blends like a dream. I really had no issue like buffing out any lines, like making sure everything was completely smooth. Yeah, this is perfect. So I have to say that this next product is the one that I was the most excited about trying, and that is the Glowpro Facial Tanning Serum. This is an 8% DHA, and this is specifically formulated for your face. I was super pleased when I woke up this morning because I'm experiencing a little bit of a breakout right here, and you'll see that later on in the tutorial because I'm not wearing any makeup when I show you guys how I do everything. And I thought that maybe it would be like a little bit like irritated just because you know, using new products on it and anything to like clog it up, but it looked really good. Like this morning I didn't have any issues with flare-ups. Like my skin was super even, completely smooth. Like it literally looked so much better. It really like helped to really blend those imperfections into my skin, and like my skin just looked healthy and like vibrant this morning. So like I'm into this. This is honestly like the gold standard. Amazing, beautiful, 10 out of 10. So the final product in the total tanning package is the Tan Extending Lotion. This is 6% DHA. This is really perfect for either like glowing on the go, like if you really, you know, don't have time to do a full self-tanning routine, but you still want a little like flush of color, like to just put this on. There's actually no color to it. I don't know if you can see it because my camera doesn't autofocus, which is very annoying, but it's completely just white. While I love having a color guide for the other products because I feel like it's totally necessary when you're doing like a full like 14% and like you really want to know where that stuff is showing up, like, and it comes to your face, like you want an even tone. I think it's really cool that they made this completely like no color guide, because that way it's not going to transfer to your clothes. Like if you are on the go, if you're really like pressed for time but you want some color, I think this is also really perfect for someone who's maybe just getting into self-tanning, or someone that has very, very pale skin. If you're really pale, I wouldn't recommend the 14. I would definitely recommend starting here just to kind of see and gauge, and if you want to get a little bit tanner, I would say probably progress onto the 10%. But I just think that this is really great for just keeping your tan alive and keeping your skin looking healthy. And also if you have any like missed spots or patches or anything, this is really good to blend that out and just give it like that full appearance of like, yes, I did my tan correct the first time around. Nobody's perfect. Everybody misses spots. Like it happens. I mean, even if you are literally a pro at self-tanning, like you're gonna miss a spot eventually. Like something is going to go like slightly awry. So like this is really good to have. Now that I've shared a little bit more about these products and why they're literally like bomb, I'm gonna show you guys how I use these to get the perfect bronze. I just hopped out of the shower. Everything is completely exfoliated and shaved on my body except for my face. So I'm actually going to use the Ordinary BHA drops and just drop these on. This looks like literal war paint. But I love this stuff for exfoliating because it feels a lot more gentle than like a scrub would. And as you can see, I am breaking out a little bit, so it will help with some of that. This stuff smells so good to me. It smells like sour candy kind of. I don't know, I'm really into it. I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes, and in the meantime I'm going to moisturize some of my drier areas like my elbows and like my knees and my ankles, my hands, any areas that you may worry about experiencing maybe like patchiness or anything that's a little bit drier, because that's where the self tanner is going to really like sink in and grab onto. So you definitely want to avoid that, because that's what's going to give you that patchy look. So while this is all happening, I'm going to go moisturize and I will be right back. I just rinsed off the BHA mask, and now I'm just going to go in with the rest of my regular skincare. I'm going to use the Inky List Caffeine Under Eye Cream on the eyes. And then I'm also going in with the Skin Lab Daily Moisturizer. I'm going to let these products sink into my skin, and in a few minutes we'll be ready for self tanner. So first I'm going to take the body mousse, and I usually do this completely naked, but I'm wearing a top just for demonstration purposes. I just want to show you that I use long motions to spread the mousse over my body, and then smaller circular motions to blend it in and make sure that there's no harsh lines. This was kind of difficult to film, but I really hope that it helps. I finished putting self tanner all over my body except for my hands and kind of like the rougher areas of my feet, like around my ankles. So I'm gonna actually move on to tanning my face using the facial tanning serum. I'm really excited for this one because I've used tanning drops in the past, and I don't really like with tanning drops that there's not a color guide, that you can't really see where it's going. So I'm just going to put a dollop of this and see how it, I don't really know what the form, oh, it's like, I'm just going to, wow. And that's why I actually haven't tanned my hands yet, because obviously I'm using my hands for this. So I'm gonna wash my hands immediately after tanning my face, and then I'm going to get into tanning my hands because it's a little bit more intricate than tanning the rest of my body. After I've used the serum on my face, I actually use the foam and a Real Techniques brush to go in and contour some of the areas where normally I contour with my makeup, like under my cheekbones, along my jawline, and on my forehead. And then I actually use the same brush on my hands and feet, so I don't have to worry about splotchy hands or feet. I normally work from face down so that I don't have to worry about using a brush that I put on my feet on my face. I repeat the same step with my feet as I did with my hands and with my contour, so I am going to let this develop. The recommended amount of time to let this develop is 8 hours, so I'm going to go get a full night's sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning and show you the results. So final thoughts, amazing. All the way around. Products, every single product that I have tried here, amazing. Customer service, amazing. They're super responsive, they're super kind. I'm converted fully to Glowpro tans. Like, this is it. This is endgame for me. I feel like I just found my husband. I feel like I just found my soulmate. It's really like, it's kind of sad that my soulmate is like self-tanner, but like, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.